Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and thanks for joining us for your Booty Blast workout. Short, sweet, we get right to the business. All right, let's do this, assuming that you're already warmed up and you're ready to go. And remember, if something doesn't feel right, you can modify it, you can take a break, and at the end of the day, you have to live with that body, so we don't want you in pain. So we're gonna be focusing on that rump. We're gonna go with the glute maximus, but we're also gonna get some of the glute on the side, which is called your glute medius and minimus. And of course, we'll also get that core in. So when you're ready, we're gonna start with a reverse lunge. Both feet are pointing forward. You're gonna step back high on your toe, push that hip forward. You're gonna sit down where that front knee gets about 90 degrees, that back knee gets about 90 degrees, and you're nice and tall. So when you're ready, let's do this. Same leg, we're gonna repeat it. Notice I'm using my arms to counterbalance that weight. You can find the tempo that best suits you and what works for you. Think about linking that breath. So breathing in as we come down, breathing out as you come back up. Again, if that doesn't feel natural or authentic, you don't have to. Let's do a couple more like this, and then we're gonna come and hold this and do a couple of stationary lunges. Now hold that leg back, nice and tall, up and down. Let's do that again. So we're thinking about, we're still activating the front of the thigh, we're really thinking about those glutes, linking that breath. In a moment, we're gonna go into a pulse where we're gonna slightly hinge forward, and you're gonna feel a shift moving towards that front leg, but specifically through the back of that thigh and the glutes. Now sit down and hold this. We went from nice and tall, hinge forward, feel that shift. And now you're still tall, but you're hinging. Now pulse that out. How we doing? Right? You're feeling that starting to kick in. And if you've ever done a workout with me, you know how I like to work one leg at a time. We're getting ready for some toe taps. In 4, 3, 2, put your weight in your front leg, shift it, straighten that back leg, tap it in and out. Let's go. In, squeeze the glutes. In, squeeze the glutes. Yes, squeeze. Link that breath. Don't be surprised, you're feeling that burn. You're feeling a little bit winded. It's good. We got one more exercise on this side, and then we do the other. In 3, 2, 1, take that leg, bring it up. Stand back up, stretch out the glutes. Now bring it back up, feel it engage. Yes, you might lose your balance. Maybe you use a chair. Maybe use the wall. And so that full range of motion, you can also leave the legs straight, longer lever, a little bit more challenging. Squeeze, the whole body is connected. We got a few more like this, then we got to do the other side. Last one all the way through. Good. Why not add a bonus of a pulse right here? Get it up. Now pulse it. 8, 7, 6, we're getting ready to switch legs. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Don't forget what leg you did. Okay, we ready? Reverse lunge, plant that foot, set the shoulders in the head, step back high on the toe, push the pelvis slightly forward, sit down, 90-90, and here we go. So we're into that reverse lunge, 90-90, linking that breath. So thinking about the quality of the movement. So yes, you're getting the front of the thighs, but I want you, as you're standing up, really pressing through that whole foot, but don't be shy. A little bit more awareness through that heel. Good. We got about 15 more seconds left here. Then we go stationary. Yes. 4 more counts. In 3. Last 2. Now step back, still tall, up and down. We call that a stationary lunge. So we're not moving. Yes, we're moving up and down, but we're not stepping forward, side, or back. In a couple of moments, we hinge forward. So I want you to be aware of what's going on with that body right now. 2 more. Last one. Sit down as deep as you can. Hinge forward. Feel that shift. Now pulse it. Linking that breath. Beautiful job, folks. Do we still have that spine stacked, or is we round because we're tired? Open it up. Getting ready for those toe taps. In 4, 3, 2, weight into the front leg, straighten the back leg. Tap it in, full contraction. Tap it in. Now find your tempo. Maybe you want to go faster. Beautiful. Now think, why are we doing this today? Well, we want to blast that rump, that derriere. Your glutes are really important for balance, really important for walking, going up and down the stairs, basically in everything you do in everyday life. We're going to transition here in a moment, straightening the leg and pulling it back. In 4, 3, 2, stand up tall. Bring that leg as far forward as you can, and then pull it up. You can drive the knee in towards the chest, lengthen the glutes, and then contract. Lengthen. We're also adding an element of balance. When we add that element of balance, the core is kicking in. Again, you can use a chair for balance. You can use a wall. And getting that leg up as high as you can. So if you only stop like right here, you're not getting that full contraction. Drive it, press it. You can go straight leg. That lengthens the lever. Next series coming up, plies. Good. Getting ready to pulse this out. This time, get the leg all the way up. Stay here, long spine, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stepping into a plie. So we go a little bit wider. When I come down, I want you to visualize I'm pushing on the outside of my knees so my knees don't collapse. And then I come back up. Can you stay nice and upright? We're getting the glute medius on the side, but you're also still getting your glute maximus. What are we doing with those arms? Let's add movement to this. Breathing out and in. And where do you want to breathe in? Where do you want to breathe out? Where does it feel authentic to you? Maybe it's on the way up. So I want you to visualize, zip it up. We're working those inner thighs, but we're also working the outer. We're working the front of the thighs, but you're also getting the back of the thighs. I'm nice and upright, and I want you to notice how you feel, because in 15 seconds, we're gonna hinge forward, we're gonna pulse this out. So what are we doing with those arms? Excellent. In 4 more, 3, last 2. Now sit as deep as you can, hinge forward, you still have that nice long spine. Now pulse it. Squeeze, squeeze. You should really feel your rump kicking in. You shouldn't feel any pain in your lower back. If you've got pain in the lower back, is your spine stacked? Do we have that chest open? We're getting ready. We're gonna go to the ground for some bridges. In 8, 7, 6, how are we feeling? In 4, 3, 2, all right, baby, shake it out. Get that blood flowing. We're going to the ground, bridges to wrap this workout. So, your feet about hip distance apart, not your hips, hip distance. Hip, knees, middle toes. You want to be able to get your knees to about 90 degrees. Where are your arms? Palms can be facing up, elbows bent, arms up. I'm going to go in the middle of the road. When you're ready, even distribution through the whole foot, lift and lower. So squeeze that rump, drop it down. Squeezing and dropping down. Keep the core engaged, linking that breath. So is it harder to lift your rump? If that's the case, breathe out and breathe in. My head is neutral. Yes. In about 8 seconds, we're gonna go into a 2-count pulse. We're gonna drop the hips, and then we're gonna lift. In 4, 3, 2, come on up, squeeze for 8 seconds. Imagine you got $1,000 in your cheeks and not the ones on your face. In 3, 2, 2-count pulse with a drop. Go. Pulse, pulse, drop, and lift again. Pulse, pulse, drop, and lift. 4 more. Pulse, pulse, drop. 3 more. Pulse, pulse, drop. Last 2, then you're done. Pulse, pulse, drop. Last time. Pulse, pulse, drop, and lift. Squeeze, 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 and drop everything. How's your booty? Thanks for joining me for your Booty Blast workout. Of course, I am Jessica. Thanks again.